Okay, welcome to the second part of my experience with Compass sailboat, Volantexrc V791. Alright, so I just complete the overall assembly, and I would like to share a few things that I found out. So the first part of the video, basically that just me repairing the hull here, which is totally broken, and I need to do a lot of plastic welding, but now and also repairing for the winch here, and now it seems to work okay. So the assembly is not very simple, but you need to understand how sailboat works. So in terms of the winch gear here, so since I totally redesigned the winch gear, so this is based on the original gear. I 3D print design using Tinkercad. The way that it works, you can see there are two sections, there are two grooves inside the winch gear inside here, which each of the row will hold or will roll this thread here. So one is on top, and the bottom one is to this side, and the upper one is on for this side here. Alright, so this is basically a pull system, which means that it will basically pull this very important piece of pins here. So this pin here basically responsible when the gear or the winch here is moving, is rotating left and right, it basically pull this pin from bottom to top. So this pin basically responsible for dragging this or for it's basically connected to this part of the thread here, which control this sail wing, the bigger sail, and the second sail here controlled by this thread here, and it basically connected to the same pin here. So when we turn this on, let me turn this on first, and then access the radio. So you need to turn this first and then turn on the radio, and then to bind this back up, you hear a beep sound, and then take it down, then the radio is working. You can see if this is considered as a throttle, which will open up the sail here to the outside. So let's see the movement if I throttle up this. You can see that it basically release the tension of this, and then it basically open up the winch here, right? So if you especially can open to the fullest. Okay, so you have wind blowing up, so you can have something like this. So if you take it half throttle, you can see it goes over like so, and then if you totally move down, it will go back to the straight position here. All right, so you can see the gear rotating down. Okay, so that basically how the winch gear works. For the rudder section here, it's nothing complex. Is just controlling the rudder portion, the rudder part of this left and right. All right, the assembly of the sail here is quite simple. So you can see the way that all the thread route. So this thread here basically connected to this pin, this thread here basically connected to the same pins here, and the front here is connected to this pin, and this part here connected to here, and the top section up here, you can see, and there's a upper section here will basically hold the sail together. This sail basically can be easily removed, so we can remove this pin, and then remove this pin, and you can take this off in one piece so that it is easier to transport. So yeah, that's it. It's very simple in terms of assembly, but I haven't yet made this sailboat just yet. I've tested in terms of waterproofing. It seems to hold no water entering my hull inside here, so I did some testing, and the keel down here, the heavy section down there, this is quite heavy keel, and then I can see that the overall build quality of this is very nice. It looks very good, but I'm not quite sure the hull section here. It seems quite fragile. If you somehow push this a little bit, it seems to crack. Maybe due to the old of this. I'm not quite sure when the manufacturing date of this hull. The box says that this is ABS unibody design, so ABS should be quite strong. But yeah, I'm going to wait for the replacement part, and then later maybe I'm going to replace this if it is not holding very well, because down there the keel section here basically connected just by glue gun and also 2-ton adhesive, and then I'm not quite sure how long that can stay, can hold that into place. Okay, so yeah, it's quite simple. So if there's a water inside here, you can just take out this drain plug and then drain all the water inside. And the mount here, the electronic is basically powered by 4 AA battery. For the radio also 4 AA battery. The servo here, the receiver here. Okay, this is quite simple. Other than that, basically built quite nice. Okay, so maybe I'm going to maintain this. That is part 3 of this video for Volantexrc Compass 7N1-1. Okay, the other side of this sail, you don't see much in terms of the design. There's color on this side, but not on this side. Okay, so that's all. Short part 2 for my first sailboat. This is my first sailboat. I don't have any experience with sailboat apart from the one that I try my friend sailboat. So it seems quite interesting for me. It's very relaxed. Doing this or playing this RC boat, we just place it in the water, and then you can have fun for literally 1 hour, 1 hour and a half with this setup. All right. So yeah. Thank you.